Hi everybody. So yesterday I took you through S&P Open Drive. That was the second one that I've got since I started doing these vlogs, and I said earlier that this was something that I really wanted to work on. Well, today I got on my third one, so let's have a look at that. So the premise of this trade today is a caught in the hole. Now basically what that is where the market bids up, there is some weak positioning at the highs, and then the caught in the hole trade is when that positioning gets forced out and you get a liquidation. So I played that today with the Open Drive. Now to learn a bit more about this trade, or to learn some more ways to trade it, I'll include some links in the description. These are from the main Axia futures channels from Richard, and he'll show you some examples. So here's my SPO 30-minute chart. Now this is all we really need to describe this move. So you can see the market's been kind of doing like some sideways bidding up, sideways, and then yesterday the market came off, left this poor low here, and then bid into the close. So the top of that green candle is the cash close. Overnight you can see the market held this block here, and that's the weak positioning that I'm looking to play the squeeze of. And so then today the trade was to sell the open. I'm looking for this positioning here to come out and sort of a liquidation back down here, and I thought we'd come maybe somewhere down here back into sort of like the value area as a potential target. Okay, so the SPO ladder is second from the left, and you can see I'm about to sell the open. We're a few seconds away from the cash open. I think it's about now. Okay, so there you go. You can see I've sold it. Now there's a slight bid up and a bit of absorption at 48s. And then 47 3/4 is taken offered. There's some absorption there, about 300 lots, 400 lots. Market ticked up to 48s, but 47 3/4 is taken offered again. Now the market's coming lower. There's just some kind of like small clips going through. Then the market's taking a few prices offered. I tried to get another order, but no fill. So you can see like a few little trades in to a couple of hundred, and again we've taken the next prices offered and offered. So now it's taking quite a few prices offered quite easily. There was a bit of absorption down there at 45 and a halves, and then there's a bit of buying here, and the market's pulled back to 47s. A couple of one lots traded there you go 90 into 46 and a half, and now you can see the market's going offered again. So that pullback was potentially an opportunity to add. And so now we're getting some more volume into the lows, and the market's offering. So I just want to explain a little bit about my execution now that we've watched the recording. Yesterday the cash bid up here, this is the 5 minute, and then today offered. Now one thing that's immediately obvious to me was that there wasn't the pace there. So as you saw, I sold one lot on the open, and I tried to add by passive limit orders, but I didn't get filled. Now I didn't chase that because I thought this pace wasn't really there, and I thought if the S&P really wanted to offer, like if there was real conviction in the market was going to turn to like a state of profit taking, I thought the volumes would jump up and hold way above this yellow line, which I have there as a reference. And since that didn't happen, I didn't want to chase it down. Now in hindsight, the trade still would have worked nicely, but I thought if we really had panicked, we were potentially making this tweezer high, and we could come and look at this ledge low here, and then this other ledge low that was made between sort of Thursday and Friday's TPOs. So that didn't happen, but that was one thing I thought of as a possibility. So the last thing we're going to do today before I go home is that I'm going to show you how I exited that trade. The market's just off the low, and there's sort of 3 or 4 1-minute candles here, all with the same low. So we're going to watch the market as it just auctions through that low now. And so there we go, 113 lots in low, 100 and whatever it was, 50-ish, and then 40 into the very low. But you can see automatically now buying stepped in, and the market hasn't held below the low. There was 100-ish lots back into kind of where the prior low was, but there's no more volume being sold, right? You just like there was this immediate absence of selling.